Hi, and welcome to Cooking with the Family Workshop. We're going to talk about the benefits of cooking with our children and with the family. It provides the best quality family time, expands their palates, it can boost their confidence as well as improving their math and reading skills, and it educates them on culture and their all around life skills. So the first one I want to touch base on is quality time. Cooking with your child creates a relaxing atmosphere, an open environment for your children to feel safe to talk to you about anything. It gives them the time to strike up conversation and allows you time to ask them questions that you've been meaning to ask and really getting to know them, such as who their friends are and what they're interested in and what they're doing. As well as they can ask you questions and it opens up conversation. It also helps expand your child's palate. Cooking with your child can get them excited to try new foods. I know a lot of children, when they're young, are not interested in fruits and vegetables or things that look a little bit different than cereal and chicken nuggets. So, allowing them to help you cook and getting them excited about what they're cooking, maybe giving them the choice of what to cook, and showing them how to do it might get them more excited to try it. Um, it's a lot more exciting for them to try something that they made. So put something interesting that they might not have normally been interested in trying. Children love to say that they did something on their own. That feeling of accomplishment, feeling of something that they, started and finished, really helps boost their confidence and their self-esteem. Creating a new plate that they can give to you to try will really make them feel proud of themselves. And make sure you ask them questions like how they felt about it. Was it hard? And be eager to try what they made. Being able to say, I did it and I made it myself really feels good for a child, especially having somebody excited to share it with. Not only does it help with their confidence and their esteem, but it also helps them learn math. Cooking can teach your child anything from fractions to temperatures to geometry, basic adding and subtracting. Some questions that you could ask them is half a cup bigger than a fourth cup, or what's half a cup and half a cup equal if you're making double the recipe? What's the difference between temperatures of baking versus broiling? And having them pick out the pans, like what is the difference between this pan and this pan? And what pans do we need for this activity, right? This cooking for dinner tonight. What are we doing and what do we need? And how much soup? How much do we need to cut up to make a half cup, right? The more questions you can ask and pertaining it to math and temperatures and whatever else you can do helps with their learning experience. It also helps with improving their reading comprehension. Not only does reading step-by-step instructions and getting a result help with just reading in general, but it also helps being able to see something on paper and creating something from it. Being able to understand what you're reading. So that reading comprehension is very important for children as they get older when they start writing themselves. So the more we can implement that into our daily routine, the better off they're going to be. And what's better than cooking? They could also use this time to learn about culture all around the world. You could make learning about the Lunar New Year more fun just by bringing in something, that they can make that pertains to the Asian culture, like dumplings. It's more fun than learning in a classroom, right? You're able to learn hands-on. You're able to try something new that is in somebody else's culture. You could do this with Cinco de Mayo, with learning about Italian culture. You could do spaghetti, right? Lasagna, anything that your child wants to try, and bring up this time to talk about the culture, asking questions, and having a fact sheet. It makes them more interested in learning, and they get to try a fun treat that they probably wouldn't normally get. Learning where your food comes from is super important. You want to make sure it's healthy, and children don't really understand how food comes into the grocery store. So being able to provide the answers to that, such as talking about farms and what it takes to grow crops and what it really involves to get that food from a farm to our home. And knowing, there's harmful things out there like pesticides and, the hormones that they put inside of our food. So this really helps them want to focus on eating healthier. And it's fun to talk about, the tractors and the farmers and what they have to do to get it there, and, how things are grown. And some things are grown on trees and some things are grown in the ground. And being able to teach our children that and getting them excited about food as a whole is really beneficial and will help them eager to eat healthier and eager to maybe cook with you more often. Cooking really just focuses, the most important part is life skills. If your child doesn't know how to cook, how are they going to feed themselves, right? It's an important basic skill, but it's very important. We need to eat. We need to be able to take care of ourselves, and cooking helps us eat healthy instead of going out to take out all the time and eating fast food. And that's expensive, right? Being able to cook for yourself is a lot more budget friendly, as well as it allows you to cook healthier food options. Um, and ultimately, we're trying to raise adults, and adults need to learn how to cook on their own because we won't always be there to make our kids dinner or breakfast. So showing them how by creating simple recipes together will help them in the long run. Something easy that I wanted to show was some sheet pancakes. You can get the easy Bisquick pancake mix and fill it with milk and eggs and any toppings you would like to add, such as, you could put apples in there, blueberries, strawberries, any sort of fresh fruit, even bananas. And you just have them mix it all together and create something easy. You just plop it in the oven. Um, and this can be done from even a 2-year-old can take the Bisquick pancakes and dump it in a bowl and help stir, right? So this isn't anything that a little one can't do. And being able to talk through the recipe with your child and help them get eager, even from such a young age, can go all the way up until high school. Something else fun that they could do is mozzarella pepperoni croissants. You could take the Pillsbury crescent rolls and wrap the cheese sticks in them and make them into pepperoni. So it's like making pizza, but in more of a fun way. And this is something that maybe elementary school kids can easily do with you and be excited that they did it. We're implementing important life skills into our children, but it's also beneficial because you're able to have that quality time, being able to talk with our children and make it, fun to do and have them try new things and boost their confidence, get them excited to try something new. And, when they nail it, it's a high feeling in their self-esteem that makes them so excited and so proud of themselves. And the more math and reading that we can do with our children, the better. And we really want to educate them on culture that's going on around us and ultimately their life skills. We want to help them with their budget and make sure they're eating healthy, and we can do all of that through cooking with our children. That was our workshop, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you soon.